All right, folks, gather around the digital hearth because I'm Alvin from GreenGround, here to spin you a tale woven from today's wild threads of news, served up with a dash of elegance and a whole lot of charm. Picture this. The world's a grand stage, and today, April 5th, 2025, the spotlight's blazing on a whirlwind of chaos and curiosity. We've got stock markets tumbling like a house of cards in a storm, protests pulsing through the streets like a heartbeat of defiance, a TikTok saga that's twisting more than a ballroom dancer, a bank holiday in India that's got its own quiet rhythm, and even a little wordplay lighting up the casual corners of the internet. Let's dance through this tapestry together, shall we? Imagine you're sipping a fine espresso in a sleek cafe, the kind with velvet chairs and golden light when the chatter turns to the economy. The air's thick with tension because China's just slapped a 34% tariff on every single American good. Everything from your leather boots to that shiny gadget in your pocket. It's a retaliation, a bold countermove to the tariffs our own leadership's been tossing around like confetti at a parade. The result? The stock market's taken a dive deeper than a submarine in the trench. Billions wiped out in a blink, the Dow's staggering, and the Nasdaq's teetering on the edge of something grim. Analysts are whispering about a recession looming like a shadow over next year's horizon, and I can't help but wonder, what's this mean for us? Are we tightening our belts or doubling down on dreams? It's a high-stakes waltz, and the world's watching every step. Now, let's glide across the ocean to the streets of America, where the rhythm's shifting. People are marching, their voices rising like a symphony in cities from New York to DC. They're calling it hands off, a chant for accountability, a demand for the powers that be to face the music. It's elegant in its simplicity, thousands moving as one, not with chaos, but with purpose. Picture the scene, banners swaying in the breeze, footsteps echoing off stone, a collective pulse saying, we're here and we're not backing down. It's the kind of energy that makes you lean in closer, wondering if this is the spark that lights something bigger. Are we witnessing history or just another verse in an endless song? Meanwhile, there's a twist in the tale that's got everyone buzzing, the TikTok drama. Just when you thought the app might pirouette into American hands or vanish from our screens, the plot thickens. The deadline for its fate's been pushed back, a graceful 75-day reprieve, thanks to the tariff tango with China throwing a wrench in the works. It's like a cliffhanger in a grand drama. Will it stay? Will it go? Will we keep scrolling those hypnotic little videos? I'll admit, I've caught myself swaying to a dance trend or two, and I'm curious. Are you team TikTok or ready to bid it adieu? The suspense is positively delicious. Let's take a breath and drift to Telangana, India, where the pace slows to a serene hum. Banks are shuttered today, not for some economic upheaval, but to honor a man who fought for freedom and justice, Babu Jagjivan Ram. It's his birthday, and there's something poetic about a region pausing to reflect while the rest of the world spins on. Imagine the quiet streets, the digital transactions still flowing like a river beneath the surface. It's a reminder that even in the rush, there's space for grace, for remembering what matters. Don't you love when the world surprises you with a moment of stillness? And speaking of surprises, let's lighten the mood with a little game that's got everyone chattering. Today's word puzzles, those clever grids and five-letter teasers, are sweeping through like a charming parlor game at a fancy soiree. People are tossing guesses, cracking codes, and sharing their triumphs. It's not world-shaking, but it's delightful. A sprinkle of wit in a day brimming with weight. I tried my hand at it this morning over a cup of tea, got it in 4 tries, thank you very much, and it's the kind of fun that makes you feel clever without breaking a sweat. Have you played yet? Tell me your strategy, I'm all ears. Now, let's weave this all together because that's where the magic happens. We're living in a moment where the ground's shifting, economies clashing like titans, people rising like waves, technology dangling on a thread, and yet there's still room for quiet honors and playful riddles. It's a world of contrasts, isn't it? One minute you're pondering the fate of your savings as markets quake. The next you're marching for a cause or laughing over a word that just won't click. I think that's what keeps us hooked, keeps us moving. The dance between the grand and the small, the elegant and the everyday. So, here's my invitation to you, my sharp and stylish crew. Let's keep this conversation spinning. Drop your thoughts below. Are you rattled by the trade war, fired up by the protests, or just here for the wordplay? Hit that like button if this tale tickled your fancy, and subscribe to GreenGround for more of these polished little journeys. We're building something special here, a space where the news isn't just noise, it's a story told with flair. For the nitty-gritty details, peek in the description or ask me anything in the comments. I'll catch you next time with another slice of the world, served up just the way we like it, elegant, charming, and oh so addictive. Until then, keep shining.